Hello students, in this video we will learn about the thing which is known as tissue. So we know that when we take cells in a cluster, so a cluster of cell which is performing a definite function is known as tissue. So what is a tissue? Tissue is a cluster of a particular type of cell which perform a particular function or a specific function. So in this video we will learn about different types of tissue. So first of all, tissue. So tissue is of three types. First type of tissue is meristematic tissue. Second type of tissue is permanent tissue. And the third type and the last type of tissue is secretory tissue. As it is clear from the name, meristematic tissue is the tissue which give rise to other type of tissues or cells. Okay. In this video, we will learn about meristematic type of tissue. So what is meristematic tissue? Meristematic tissue is that type of tissue which continuously add new cell to the plant body. So वो type of tissue जो continuously new cell add करता रहता है in a plant body is known as meristematic tissue. So there is a region which is known as meristematic region where this tissue is present. So meristematic region है जहाँ पे ये tissue present होते हैं, जहाँ पे new cell continuously add होते रहते हैं पुराने cells में. So this is important for the development of the plant body. So meristematic tissue is that type of tissue which is capable of give rise to new cells. Okay, जो नए cell को बना सकता है. Now we will do general characteristics of meristematic tissue. So first of all, characteristics of meristematic cells. So cells of meristematic tissue are round, or they can be oval or somewhat polygonal shape. So this is the shape of the cells of meristematic tissues. Clear? Then the cells are compactly arranged. Compactly means they are arranged one together tightly without any इंटरसेलुलर स्पेस कि उनमें कोई स्पेस नहीं प्रेजेंट होती, सारे सेल बिल्कुल एक दूसरे के साथ प्रेजेंट होते हैं. ठीक है. सो कंपैक्टली अरेंज्ड है, राउंड, ओवल और पॉलीगोनल शेप में है. ठीक है. सो दिस इज द फर्स्ट कैरेक्टरिस्टिक ऑफ meristematic टिश्यू. द सेल वॉल ऑफ दिस टाइप ऑफ सेल इज ऑफ सेल्यूलोज. कि जो वॉल ऑफ meristematic सेल्स है वो किससे बनती है? सेल्यूलोज की बनी होती है. ठीक है. And then the cytoplasm is very dense. Cytoplasm of meristematic cell is dense. And the nucleus. So we know that nucleus is very important for a cell. So nucleus is prominent and large. ये जो nucleus है वो large है. So first of all round, oval और polygonal shape के cells हैं. Next compactly arranged हैं. Then cell wall of the cell is made up of cellulose. Then cytoplasm of the cell is dense and nucleus of this type of cell is large. So these are the general characteristics of the meristematic cell. Clear? Next point is vacuoles are very small. कि जो vacuoles हैं वो बहुत small हैं. So there is no reserve food present in this type of cell. vacuoles बहुत छोटे होते हैं और reserve food material present नहीं होता. So next point is endoplasmic reticulum of this type of cell is very poor. Okay, so वो बहुत poorly develop होते हैं endoplasmic reticulum. Then crystals are absent. कि जो crystal present होते हैं cells में वो इस type के cell में absent है. किसमें? meristematic type of cells में. Next is division of these cells. कि जो ये cell है वो कैसे divide करते हैं? So there are two methods to divide a cell. First is anticlinal and another method is periclinal. So what is anticlinal and periclinal? Anticlinal means if cells divide in this plane, one is on this side and one is on other side. So this is anticlinal. And what is periclinal? If cells divide in this direction. So generally the cells of meristematic tissue are divided by periclinal division. Clear? So cells are divided by periclinal type of division of meristematic tissue. So this is the general characteristic of the cell of meristematic tissue. Now next we will do classification of meristematic cells. Now we will classify meristematic cell on the basis of its origin, its position, etc. So first of all, on the basis of position, we will differentiate meristematic cell in three types on the basis of position. So first type is apical meristem. Apical meristem. So what is apical meristem? Apical meristem is present on the tip of root and shoot. Like we know that embryo mainly develops root and shoot. So at the tip of plumule, meristem, apical meristem cells are present. Okay, and the tip of radicle, apical meristems are present. So root tip and shoot tip, on the root tip and shoot tip, apical meristem cells are present. Next type of meristem is intercalary meristem based on the type of position. Okay, so intercalary meristem is basically present between the permanent tissue. ये कहाँ पे present होती है? Permanent tissue में present है, ठीक है? In between the permanent tissue, clear? And then intercalary meristem is believed that कि जो intercalary meristem है वो किससे produce होती है, किससे develop हुई है? Apical meristem से. Now the position of this intercalary meristem is basically present at the base of nodes and base of internodes. In a structure of a stem, so this is the nodal region. So this is present at the base of nodes and internodes at this position. Example of base of node is Mentha viridis. Mentha viridis. So basically this is known as पुदीना. कि उसमें कैसे है, उसकी स्टेम के बेस ऑफ नोड पे क्या प्रेजेंट होता है? इंटरकैलरी मेरिस्टेम. नेक्स्ट इज बेस ऑफ इंटरनोड. सो दिस इज द एग्जांपल ऑफ मोनोकोट्स. सो वीट, बेस ऑफ इंटरनोड पे क्या प्रेजेंट होता है? वीट के इंटरकैलरी मेरिस्टेम. नेक्स्ट टाइप ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ पोजीशन इज लेटरल मेरिस्टेम. Lateral meristem. So lateral meristem is basically present on the lateral side of the stems. Okay, so जो lateral side में present है. So lateral meristem is responsible for the growth of girth. कि इसकी girth को बढ़ाने के लिए क्या चीज रिस्पॉन्सिबल है? लेटरल मेरिस्टेम रिस्पॉन्सिबल है, ठीक है? सो दिस इज द टाइप ऑफ मेरिस्टेमेटिक सेल ऑन द बेस्ड ऑफ पोजीशन, ठीक है? फर्स्ट इज एपिकल मेरिस्टेम एट द टिप्स ऑफ रूट एंड शूट, इंटरकैलरी मेरिस्टेम एट द बेस ऑफ नोड एंड इंटरनोड, एंड लेटरल मेरिस्टेम ऑन द लेटरल साइड. क्लियर? नाउ नेक्स्ट क्लासिफिकेशन इज बेस्ड ऑन ओरिजिन, means from where the meristematic is originated. On the basis of this is further classified into different categories. So first of all, promeristem. So first type of this is promeristem. So promeristem is developed from embryo. It is believed that it is the prominent type of meristem. So this is developed from the embryo. It is the foundation of newly formed cells. Okay, so this is the foundation of newly formed cell, and the cell of this type of meristem is isodimetric. Isodimetric type of cells of promeristem. Next type is primary meristem. Primary meristem. So this is the symbol of primary. If I am writing 1 and degree, it means primary. Okay. If I am writing 2 and degree, this means secondary, and this is means tertiary. Okay. So primary meristem. So primary meristem is originated from promeristem. Promeristem से आगे क्या बनता है? Primary meristem बनते हैं, ठीक है? So primary meristem is responsible for the growth of different parts of the plant body. So primary meristem give rise to different organs of the plant. So example of this is procambium. So primary meristem is procambium. Procambium is further divided into three parts. First is protoderm, primary vascular bundles, and ground meristem. So this is the further classification of procambium. First of all, protoderm. So protoderm is responsible for डेवलपमेंट ऑफ एपिडर्मिस. कि जो एपिडर्मिस है वो किससे डेवलप होती है? प्रोटोडर्म से। नेक्स्ट इज प्राइमरी वस्कुलर बंडल्स, सो दिस इज रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर प्राइमरी जाइलम एंड प्राइमरी फ्लोएम। Clear? Last is ground meristem. So ground meristem is responsible for development of cortex and pith. कि जो सेल्स हैं cortex और pith के वो कैसे डेवलप होते हैं? फ्लो कैम्बियम के ground meristem से। So this is the classification based on the origin of the cell. So origin is promeristem from the embryo, primary meristem from the promeristem, and then next is secondary meristem. After primary meristem, third type is secondary meristem. So secondary meristem is differentiated from permanent tissue. कि जो permanent tissue है उससे बनती है secondary meristem, and it does not have its own promeristem. इसका कोई अपना promeristem part नहीं होता, ठीक है? तो ये किससे originated होती है? permanent tissue से. So where is it formed? Secondary meristem is basically formed where it is needed, like vascular cambium. So this is the example of secondary meristem, vascular cambium. So vascular cambium is present between the vascular bundles. कि जो xylem और phloem है उसके बीच में जो पार्ट है वहां पे क्या originate होती है? This vascular cambium. So vascular cambium is further divide xylem into secondary xylem and phloem into secondary phloem. And next type of secondary meristem is cork cambium. So cork cambium is mainly present at the region of epidermis, which develops periderm, and it is used to heal wounds of the plant. Okay, so secondary meristem is originated from permanent tissue. This is of two type: vascular cambium, which is present between xylem and phloem to produce secondary xylem and secondary phloem. Cork cambium is produced periderm and it is used to heal wounds. Classification of meristem based on functioning, कि functioning के बेस पे कि वो काम क्या कर रहे हैं, ठीक है? First type is protoderm. So as its name, it is responsible for growth of epidermis or development of epidermis, कि ये epidermis बनाता है, protoderm. Next is procambium. So this is responsible for the development of vascular bundles. जो vascular bundles हैं वो कैसे बनते हैं? Through procambium, ठीक है? Third type is ground meristematic tissue. As its name, ground meristematic tissue is the type of permanent primary tissue. So ground meristem is responsible for the development of cortex and pith. So let's take a quick recap of this thing. First of all, we have done with the tissue. So tissue we have, first of all, we have done with meristematic tissue. Okay, so meristematic tissue is of three types. First is apical meristem. Second type is intercalary meristem. And the third type is lateral meristem. So apical meristem is present at the tips, intercalary at base of node and internodes, and lateral meristems on the lateral side. Okay, then apical meristem is further divided into protoderm, ground meristem, and procambium. Then protoderm develops epidermis, ground meristem develops cortex and pith, and procambium develops vascular bundles, means xylem and phloem. Clear? Then epidermis and cortex together form secondary meristem. So this secondary meristem is vascular cambium, which give rise to secondary xylem and secondary phloem, and cork cambium, which give rise to protoderm. So this is the general meristematic tissue types. Okay. So this is for today. Next thing we will do in our next video. Thank you.